Hi guys, I am here to do this reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I will be using the Gypsy Oracle deck and I will be clarifying it with a Universal Tarot deck. I would like to thank all my subscribers and viewers, and I'd like to thank all the people that have given me feedback on how things have resonated for them, and also the constructive comments that I have gotten. And I do want to address some things with you guys regarding that. I don't mind the constructive comments, but when it's done in such a hateful way, where, for example, it's written in my comments saying how I wasted a person's time because it's supposed to be a collective reading, yet it struck the person as a specific person, a specific reading for someone. As a tarot reader, you can't pick and choose what is collective and what may be more specific. I can't say to Spirit, hey Spirit, can you make sure you give me a general reading and don't focus on specific people, please, because we have to consider the group. No, we can't. We're given what we're given, and sometimes the readings may be specific, but sometimes readers have no choice but to read these specific readings, okay? This is just the things that we have, and we're reading the cards, as interpretation of what the cards mean. Each reader has a different interpretation, but we can't just do general just because somebody feels that we're wasting their time. Now, I don't waste your time here. You waste your own time. And what I don't understand is people that blame others and even their parents for their life problems. Oh, I'm this way because of my parents. Oh, I wasted my time because of you. Nobody asked you to watch the video. You wanted to watch the video yourself, okay? So for me, I'm a Gemini sun. If I find that things don't resonate with me, I stop watching it. This is what I do as a responsible adult. I don't go around and say to all the tarot readers, oh, you wasted my time because the reading didn't resonate with me or it was too specific. No, what I do is I stop watching it because I use my intuition, and as an adult, I can make a decision whether I want my time wasted or not, quote unquote. And the other thing too is the title. The title is very obvious here. If you didn't read the memo, the title said, specific to whatever the reading was. Okay? So to that person, go fuck yourself. This is what I have to say to you. Nobody's forcing you to watch shit. If you want to watch somebody else YouTube, go ahead. Okay? If you I can say whatever I want and I can be as specific as I want because, number one, it's my YouTube channel. And number two, I have saved people for being specific. Actually, one of the readings that I had where I specifically talked about a fire, it saved a person's life. So if I have to be specific to save a soul's or a person's life, then I will do so, okay? So this is what I have to say about it. And so we're moving on. I just wanted to talk about that. So this is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I'm going to call for help. I call in fire, earth, water, air, ethers, great shamans, Holy Spirit, spirit guides, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, to give me the best reading that I can possibly give you for your highest purpose. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Just don't fuck with a Scorpio rising here, okay? The thing with it is I'm a very nice person, and what I hate is when people blame things on others, when people blame their own actions on other people, okay? Nobody makes you feel the way you feel. Nobody makes you do the things you do. You make yourself do the things you do, okay? You rely on a tarot reader to give you your life purpose or whatnot, or, you know, and this is what I'm telling you right now, okay? This is why a lot of people put entertainment purposes, because some people get crazy about this. Okay, you shouldn't rely on anybody to tell you what you need to be doing. And if you feel like you're wasting your time or you shouldn't do that, then listen to your intuition. That's why you have your intuition. Everybody has an intuition. Okay, so listen to it, guys. And so be able to navigate through this, guys. And this will actually help you get a better intuition, or hone in on your intuition, because you can find out what things resonate with you and what doesn't, and figure it out through your natal chart too. You're not just your sun sign, you're your Venus, Jupiter, Moon, rising, and you should check all those other zodiac signs to see if the readings there resonate. For me, for example, I resonate a lot with all my moon, my rising Scorpio, Aries. That's my moon sign, Aries. I resonate with my Cancer a lot. So check it out, guys. Do not focus too much on the gender of the cards, because we, as humans, we have female and male energy. So if I say, you know, if you see here a man and I say male energy, you can be a woman having this male energy. Okay, we all have yin and yang. Also, do not focus too much on the zodiac signs. Focus more on the behavior and the events. Remember that energy is fluid and it could go vice versa. So I can be talking to the cross watcher or my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Okay, here we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I do have to shuffle the deck because it gets the energies flowing. Okay, so here I get conversations. Okay, this is what is your current energy, and what challenges you is reunion, in your recent past, all of these just came out, but I'm gonna take them. So you get here house, wedding, fortune, and thief. And then for your near approaching outcome or future energy, we will check it out right now. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Okay, I'm asked to get another card out. Okay, so you get here doctor, you get here thought, and you get here scholar. Okay. So just bear with me while I get the energies of the cards and look at what's going on here. I get here that a soul connection, a love interest. Okay, so these are readings that are soul connections, meaning readings that are for your soul family, soul tribe. It could be your love interest. This one is specific to a love interest I get here. So there was a wedding here. Well, so it's about, for some of you guys, there was a wedding here. And they were able to put a down payment on the house before the wedding or right during the wedding. Maybe the funds that they received from the gifts and stuff of the wedding of the family gave them finances to be able to buy the house that they wanted. Okay, but there was some sort of deception here. There was some sort of deception here. Somebody went out of the marriage, or somebody deceived somebody here. Okay, and so there's a separation here. Okay, so the challenge is reunion. Okay, so you're thinking that your love interest wants to come to speak to you, or your love interest thinks that you're going to approach them first. But somebody wants a reunion here. Okay, and I would have to clarify the doctor here, but it seems like somebody's learning a new craft, maybe change a job, circumstances, or maybe being more in their mental instead of their emotion, looking at things rationally, what happened, picking up the pieces I get here. Somebody may be a doctor, okay, who maybe changed their career, who wants to change their career, who's learning a new craft. Okay, so I'm going to clarify with the Universal Tarot deck. Okay. Gemini, you might be dealing with a Gemini here, but this is a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. What about the conversation? What's a conversation all about? Somebody has a close bond with their friends, their family. They're very family oriented here, and their family helps them out with everything. Okay, so their family helped them out with a whole wedding. Their family are very supportive people. What about the conversation? What's that all about, a conversation? Anything else, Spirit? So I get here the 10 of Wands. Why? So I get here, this conversation was very burdensome. It was very burdensome here. Why was it burdensome? Why? You had a conversation with somebody. It was about your burdens, okay? And it's something that you can't sleep at night, okay? It's something that has you worried, and you're overburdened about this. It could be about money. It could be about money. It could be like about a house, about losing a house, about about a marriage and losing a house, or dividing assets in a house. Okay, so here it goes. So I have a 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So you're all in your head about it. You're up in your head about it. Okay, what is making you lose sleep? What is making you guys lose sleep? And what's so burdensome? Okay, something has just been so burdensome to you that you just at a 10, almost at an ending to it. Like you can't carry it anymore. Okay, you can't carry any more of this burden because you're going to discombobulate. You're going to just break apart. Okay, for some reason here I'm getting like an anxiety attack. You're like on the brink of just losing it. I get here because this is just too much, too overwhelming. Okay, it's hard for you to sleep. It's about an argument. Okay, there was an argument. That's a conversation. If somebody came at you aggressive with the Knight of Swords, somebody came at you very aggressive. Okay, demanding, I don't know, demanding answers about money here. Okay, of ending a cycle, about deception. Okay, and then I get here the 9 of Cups. I get here the 7 of Wands. I get here the 2 of the High Priestess, but it was reversed, so I have to keep it this way, guys. And then I get the Magician, which was upright. Okay, so I get here that somebody wasn't using their intuition. Somebody wasn't using their intuition. Okay, and you might be dealing here with a Pisces, a Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Strong Aries here. Mercury, Virgo. Okay, they're Mercurial, Gemini. Okay, so here I get that somebody is in the arts here, okay, and somebody's doing magic here. See, when I get here the High Priestess and the Magician like this, I get here like when the High Priestess is upright, she's very intuitive, okay? I get different things here, okay? And she's very intuitive. She's caring. She taps into the Akashic records here. But with these 2 cards here, the Magician is like, so here I get like somebody who is using, this is a very intuitive person. She practices, maybe like she's a tarot reader. She practices the arts of spirituality. She's very spiritual. But reverse, I get that she may be using her spirituality in a wrong way here with the Magician. Is also like a card of a person who manifests. Do you see what they have? in their table. You know, this is a person that concocts all sort of like potions and like spells. So magicians like warlocks, like witches. I like people that understand the arts and the crafts of like maybe casting spells and things like this. I see it like this as well, like as somebody who it may be using magic in a way to force their will on another person. No, I'm not saying that it's they're doing it out of spite or not. I don't know. I don't know why people do these things. I personally don't like to do that because I think that you're taking karma upon yourself. You're taking more karma upon yourself because that is taking the freedom of somebody to choose, taking somebody's free will of making their own choices. Okay, because if you were placed on this earth, you know, and nobody, and you had the freedom to choose and you had free will, who is somebody to take your free will away with magic and spells or whatnot? Okay, and just switching your energy, confusing you, making you anxious. Who would do something like that? Okay, to fit their purpose, you know, to get you to bend to their will. Okay, I also hear with this, I also get somebody who's not using their intuition here with a high priestess in reverse and who's trying to manifest things, but they're not using their intuition. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to manifest, but somebody is sure defensive with the Seven of Wands. They're like, back the fuck off. They're like, back the fuck off. Maybe it's the person who I don't know who this is. It could be you or the cross watcher saying back the fuck off. It could be you or the cross watcher. Okay? I get here that somebody's a little overindulgent with the Nine of Cups. They may be drinking too much, overindulging on gratifications, on getting their own way. This person might be this person who is casting all these spells and using magic to bend this person to their will. I get that they're what is it called when you like feed a pig in order for them to be succulent enough to cook and feed them to to cook and feed them to, or you feeding your guests in a ceremony. Okay, like making them plumping them up, you know, like almost to the point where they don't need anything because they have everything. They're overindulgent on purpose. So like detract them from the most important things at hand. You know, with detract them with by having them focus on things that are not for their highest purpose, or not for like or for things that are like gratification, maybe like eating too much or things that they like, so they can focus on that and not on the matter at hand, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so but somebody here is saying back the fuck off. Who and why is it somebody? Maybe somebody, this person who was having spells placed on them, they're actually waking up to the fact that they have that. So if you're suspecting somebody's doing some sort of black magic on you, or even like doing some sort of spells, casting spells to bend you to their will, then your intuition's correct, and you're subconsciously defensive about it. Okay, other people feel like they have to do this in order to defend their turf. I get here, defend their turf, defend their wealth, defend what they've worked hard for. So they had no choice. You left this person no choice but to bend them to your will. Okay? So, which I'm just a card reader. I don't understand how somebody, you know, can decide to do that, but that's just me. It's not necessarily, like I said, we don't know why this person is doing this. But you are the cross watcher. Okay, for others of you, like I said, that your intuition's not working. You're not listening to your intuition, but you're trying to manifest at the same time. Yet somebody's feeling defensive here. And the reason why you're trying to manifest something that is your wish fulfillment here. That is a wish come true here. Okay, but you need to fight people off for this wish. You need to fight people off. Okay, and there was this argument, right? So we already have that. Okay. So let's do this, because I like to read the cards as I go like this. So we have these things, okay? And this is the big argument here. Let's do that like that. That was a big argument. Okay. So what's challenging you right now is the reunion, okay? Like actually meeting a common ground, like the resolution, like finding the win-win in the situation, so both people can move amicably, apart amicably. Okay, finding what is fair and right for both people. Okay, so this is what is a challenge right now, because people are doing things underhandedly now, meaning detracting others from the focus that they need, detracting others from focusing on what they need to focus on. Okay, using black magic or spells, or getting people to bend to their will. Okay, people are being anxious here about the fight. There's too much baggage to carry. People are being defensive. Back the fuck off. Okay, so let's clarify the reunion here. What about this reunion? Why is this challenging here? Does somebody want to reunite? Or is it more about, I get some people want to, there's somebody here that wants to keep this person, reunite with this person that they had a fight with. Okay? And for others of you guys, you just want to just go your separate ways, okay? But you want to get your, whatever you think is owed to you. So you don't care about win-win situations here. You're not even thinking about fair, whatever, okay? Some of you guys are trying to manifest, or trying to get things to go your way, but you're not really tapping into your crown chakra, you're not tapping into your higher self, because your higher self will tell you, it's your intuition. It would feed you things from the other side of the veil, so you understand, so you get a clearer perspective, and you read the energies around you. But people are trying to heal from the situation here. What is this reunion all about? What is this reunion all about? Here. Okay. So I get here, okay, what else? What else, Spirit? I get here, there's a cycle that's wrapping up. Here. Like a big major change here. Because there's a world in the death card here. Okay, these are two major arcanas. This is what crosses you. This to me definitely says it's a wrap up of a cycle, okay? Something that no longer works has had to die, okay? You might be dealing here with a Taurus, a Leo. There might be in your chart, or Aries. Taurus, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. I get here, big Scorpio. So somebody here is ready to begin, like trample the other person in their haste to like end this shit and ready to begin anew, and they're really happy about it. They're like, can't wait to begin anew. They can't wait to wrap the cycle up. I get here. Some of you guys might be moving to a different country altogether. Might want to just travel the world, you know, and change their life completely change their life. Okay, but this is a life changer here. And the challenge is to go with the flow of the energy. Okay, you instead of being stuck in the situation, being anxious about it, being stuck about it, not going with the flow of the universe, and with the wave and the titles of you know how in the ocean when there's been a tsunami or a big tidal wave, you just have to go with the flow of the tidal wave. You can't you can't go against the force, because it'll just be much more difficult for you to adjust. Okay, so if you go against the flow, it's just much more difficult to adjust than just riding it. Okay, and being a change agent yourself, and like being ready for this. Okay, guys. So to be honest with you, I get here the end of something, the end to tie loose ends. Okay, even your karmic lesson is over with this person. But these cards came out as a challenge. It means like you've already completed the cycle. You wrapped up the karma. Okay, you wrapped up the soul contract. The soul contract has been torn. Okay, but there's somebody here who is like, who doesn't want this to end. Somebody who's stuck to the point of even trying to manipulate the energies with magics and spells. Okay, and the reason why this is a challenge is because your karma is you're going to fuck up your karma like this, guys. You fuck up your karma when you take the other person's freedom of choice, their free choice and free will, because this is our God-given right. Okay, this is our right as spirits in a body. So this is your challenge here. Your challenge is that this cycle is wrapping up, but some of you guys don't want the cycle to wrap up, while the other one is like, can't wait, so they can, like, you know, live a different life. They're like, oh, I'm free of this shit, like celebrating. Okay, for some of you guys. Others of you guys are like so wanting to reconcile, doing whatever it takes, even like, you know, using black magic, disorienting this person, and like even worried about it, losing sleep about it. Okay, there's so much karma attached to this relationship, or there was karma attached, that it's over. Okay, the cycle is wrapping up. Okay, don't do anything that infringes on what fair is supposed to be. You know, like, make it a win-win situation. Okay, do not try to infringe on anybody's will here, because the minute that you do that is the minute that something's going to happen. Let me tell you, something is going to happen. All right. So what is this all about? This thief, like this deception about money here, money issues, and like a marriage here. What is this all about? For some of you guys, marriage. For some of you guys, inheritance. For some of you guys, this deception, home ownership. Okay, family heirlooms. What is this all about? Oh, what happened to my cards? Let me just rearrange them, just so. Okay, what is this past all about, Spirit? Please tell us. Tell us. What is this past all about? Okay, somebody was spying on someone. Okay? Somebody was spying on someone. Why? What is this all about? This deception, fortune. Okay, so in the past there was stability here. Okay, there was a marriage here, stability with a King of Pentacle. This king is usually when I get this card out in the deck, I get this card as like a married man, a man who has a stable home, who is financially secure, who provides for his family. Okay, it seems like you're dealing here with somebody who is quite wealthy. Okay, somebody who's quite wealthy. Okay, but there was some deception here. What was the deception about? Deception about what? Okay. For some of you guys, I get that I get deceptions of messages of love. Okay, deceptions of messages of love coming and going with their affection. So for some of you guys, I get that this person liked to have their cake and eat it too. Okay, they were good secured, good providers in the home. Okay, this is the Knight of Cups, by the way. I can show you. Okay, so this person was deceiving with messages of love. Maybe they were sending messages maybe on the internet here with the Two of Wands. Waiting for messages, talking to someone. It could be somebody from a different country, back and forth. Okay, sometimes waiting for this person. Okay, they're waiting for a person. Okay, so here there's a marriage, right, with a Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of Virgo. There's a marriage here. So I have here a Virgo. I have a strong Virgo represented here. Okay, a solid person, a person who has a traditional marriage. Okay, who has values and things like this. And this is why this person feels stuck in a rut, like indecisive, like having a decision to make here with the Two of Swords. But he refuses to see, or she refuses to take the blindfold out of their eyes, so they're not using their intuition again. Someone's not refusing to see what they can easily see if they open themselves up to the energies around them, if they're more cognizant of what the universe is trying to tell them. Okay, somebody has had to walk away here. Okay, somebody has had to walk away here. And they've had to be strong. Okay, this was, so see, for some reason I have the Strength card here, card of Leo. On top of this, the World and the Death. Okay, they have to be strong. Something right here, which really tested this person. Okay, they almost felt like their life is over as they see it. They have to a whole complete change of lifestyle, of a place where they're going to live, of even friends, of family. They even have had to, they might not have the same friends as they used to. They would have to have different friends. Okay, so all of this is such a drastic change where this person has had to be strong to go through these ordeals, because they've been pretty heavy. Okay, so why did this person decide to leave? What's all this about? So for some people here, okay, so this is interesting here. Okay, so I get a couple scenarios here that in the past here, this person was indecisive, okay, and they were thinking about walking away from somebody who was just too emotional, and they were always considering their emotions. Okay, they were always considering their emotions. Maybe sometimes they were too self-centered, like on their emotions and what they need to be, what their basic needs or their emotional needs, how their emotional needs need to be fulfilled, you know, and so I get maybe emotionally immature here, okay? I also get here that somebody had to walk away because they found out that somebody was sending love messages and being deceptive with love messages, okay? And sending them across the internet, okay? But here they were strategizing on a way to leave the marriage. This is what I'm getting here. For others of you guys, also, I get here that somebody had to walk away who's married or who's in a committed relationship from a person who is in love with them, and that triggers so much emotion from this person who is married that that although they think about planning to be with this person or what it would feel like to be with this person, they're not making any moves. They're just waiting. They were waiting here in the past. Okay, but what I get here, that there was deception here, and I think that the deception kind of is what broke the camel's back, I guess here. And I get here that the man had actually left. The man left here. More I get male energy, or a strong female that's head of the household. Some of you guys they're indecisive between two earth signs. Two earth signs here. They're indecisive. They have two earth signs to pick. It could be like a Virgo and a Taurus, or a Capricorn and a Virgo, or any of the earth signs here. It could be, or a Virgo and a Pisces. Okay, they just don't know who to pick here. They're indecisive. Okay. So, but obviously the marriage is like, the marriage over, right? The marriage is over. Okay? Somebody's distraught here with their emotions. Again, for some of you guys are distraught with their emotions. So they're doing whatever it takes, like magic or whatever. I'm going to actually clarify this High Priestess in reverse. What about this High Priestess in reverse? Can you tell me more about this High Priestess in reverse? What about this High Priestess in reverse? They felt like they were left out in the cold here with a Five of Pentacles. It doesn't make sense though. So I got here the Nine of Coins and the Four of Wands. Okay, so for some of you guys, So I got here the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Coins, and the 4 of Wands. Okay, for some of you guys, somebody was left out in the cold, okay, because they wanted to be single. They wanted to be single, and actually have foundations and with somebody else with a 4 of Wands. You know, have the happiness with somebody else or by themselves, okay? Have strong foundations by themselves. They decided to break free. For others of you, that even when you were in this relationship, this person let you be so free. They were stable, you know, just like earth sign. They're so solid. They're solid. They offer you stability. You know, they take care of you. They're nurturing, and stuff like this. Well, this person gave you the freedom to, like, so where you felt like you felt like the 9 of Coins, even when you were in a happy in this marriage, in this committed relationship. You felt like you were still by yourself because this person was always off going to work, right? And so you smell good, you look good, you know, you kept yourself busy with your own stuff, with your own work. You know, you just like, you look like a single woman, but you were committed. You felt like a single woman because this person was never around. They were always working, right? They were always making the big bucks. This person makes a lot of money, okay? So, and so, so for some of you guys, you were so used to the self-indulgence, like, not self-indulgent, well, like the high life of, like, doing whatever you want, buying whatever you want, fulfilling yourself with any little whim that you'd want, manifest shit, that you didn't want to let this go. This is like, you didn't want to let the fortune go. Okay, this is what I see here for some of you guys, or your cross watcher didn't want to let the fortune go. And so this is why they were doing some kind of spell or whatever. It's really, and you know, sometimes women don't leave a bad relationship because of security reasons, okay? And so they feel like they have to be stuck in a loveless marriage or something because it's like, and not just women, like men even, like they want somebody to rescue them instead of rescuing themselves, you know, like finding the security for themselves, okay, being the 9 of Coins by themselves, okay? So where do I put this? I will put this here because I clarified what this was, what the High Priestess was all about. Okay, so let's move on from there. So now what will happen in the future? Okay, so what is this doctor all about? What is the doctor trying to tell us? Somebody is, maybe they're wealthy because they are a well-known doctor, and they're also like a person who is highly educated, a person who has studied maybe in Harvard, maybe like a well-known university, okay? So a very educated person here, an intellectual I get here, okay? Okay, so the 10 of Coins pops out. Somebody who has a lot of money, okay? Somebody who's solid they have not only they have money, but they come from wealth. Their families come from wealth, okay? So their family, their parents might be successful in their own right, okay? Clarify the 10 of Coins. See, as soon as I was talking about the wealth, this 10 of Coins pops out. Okay, so in my deck, the 10 of Coins is this card right here. What is the 10 of Coins? You're making it rain. This is the 10 of Coins in my tarot deck. And I will be publishing them soon. I just still have to do a couple cards, and then I will be publishing them soon. And so that's what that means. That card means that. Okay. What was all this challenge, rivalry? There's some sort of rivalry though. In the near future, there'll be some rivalry again. I get deception again here. Deception. Okay. So there's some sort of rivalry and somebody's going to walk away. Okay. And it's actually, you might be dealing here with a lawyer, something that has to do with the courts, or you might be looking at things rationally in the near future. Okay, these quarrels, these disputes that you're having with this person. Okay, about money, I get here about money. Maybe this marriage you have to like, maybe if there's a marriage or like a relationship where you lived with a person, you might have to divide some assets, or you guys had joint bank accounts, I don't know. Okay, so you actually had to walk away to heal from the situation, because although you know you want to leave, a part of you wants to leave, it's still sad to leave a situation where you've known this situation for a while. You know, it's like your security blanket, your comfort zone, right? So it's scary when somebody has to leave their comfort zone, right? But you no longer want to invest in this with the 8 of coins. You're not investing in you know, having the energy or taking your energy out to quarrel or get on these high-upping this person. So what does that mean? When you high up someone, you're like, oh, I can do it better. Or if you say, oh, I ran 10 miles. The person said, oh, you know what? I ran 30 the other day. You know, like upmanship. You know, whatever you say, they do it better. You know, shit like that, like quarrels, like petty little disputes, pettiness. You're like not going to invest your energy on this shit, but you're going to take a rest. So you're not communicating with this person. Okay, you walked away from this shit. You will be walking away from this shit once the things get legalized. It seems like you're very close for things to get legalized for some of you guys, and so you're putting an end to this shit. Okay. You're thinking about these things, you will think about these things in a more logical approach. Okay, you're going to look at things in a very intellectual way. You're going to read the fine lines. You're going to strategize here, I get, with a 7 of Swords. You know, you're going to strategize for your own advantage. Okay, so you're going to, at this point, you're like, at this point, I feel like some of you guys are saying, fuck the other person. They can go lick my ass. I don't give a shit. Or like, sorry to be so, but like, almost like, I don't give a shit if this person dies. Like, die, bitch, die. You know, it's to the point where it's like that. Like, you can care less where this person ends up or whatever. Okay, you care about yourself, and you're just leaving this relationship, starting all over again. Okay, you know, you're like, take care. Okay, so take care, because I won't be taking care of you. So you'll be around, and I'll see you around, but you take care of yourself. Okay, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, it's like a Seinfeld episode where Seinfeld's like, take care, okay, so, because I'm certainly not going to take care of you. So, see you around. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so you're going to deal with this in a more rational manner. You're going to see things in a different perspective. Okay, you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Libra. Your Libra-esque is going to, you're in your element, okay? Just like Libras, you know, Libras are very intellectual. They're emotional, they have feelings and stuff, but they don't rationalize their emotions. They're all about, the logic comes first. Okay, well, they fall in love with the logic, through the logic and the mind, versus like a water sign that they would fall in love through their heart. Air signs fall in love with their mind, through their mind. You know, another vehicle of falling in love. Okay, so anyway, so you might be dealing with a Pisces here with a hangman, but here you are actually seeing different perspectives of the situation here in order for you to strategically do what's best here. Okay. So I get here the Five of Swords. Okay. So I get here that somebody's just going to humiliate the other, and not on purpose. I get here, or not on purpose. Maybe a little bit spitefully, a little bit spiteful, but they're going to say like sort of like, yeah, I don't want to be with you because I have passion with a Queen of Wands here. I have passion for someone else. Do you see here? You have the Five of Swords, the Lovers, which is a Gemini card, a strong Gemini, and this is strong fire sign. Okay, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So here, when I'm reading these cards, I get here like, you're saying like, or you're cross-watcher, I don't know, you whatever resonates, you're saying like, oh yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm done with this relationship anyway because I'm choosing to go for my passion. I'm choosing to go for this person who I'm very passionate about. Okay, and so you did it in such a humiliating way where this person felt humiliated. And for some of you guys, because you're doing spells and stuff, it's not going to work. Okay, you're going to be left like this with all your magic tricks. Okay, while the other person's walking away to their to the person they love here. The new person, they have a new soul contract here, is with this person right here. With they might have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart, but a passionate person, an intuitive person. This person is also I kind of sense that this person is also very spiritual. Okay, she might be in the arts too. Like she might be a tarot reader or a very intuitive. Okay, very passionate. Okay, very, I can say sporty, a sporty person. Fire sign. And for others of you guys, you can't. So you're reflecting back. You will be reflecting back on how somebody tried to pull the wool over your eyes, and you decide to just to be like Queen Elizabeth and marry yourself, and be with yourself and love yourself and be the Nine of Coins, and like you might have Gemini in your zodiac natal chart, but you're just like tempering the shadow you and the light you. You're tempering and balancing yourself out. Okay, you're deciding to choose yourself. Okay, smell good, look good. Like wrap up in your own life. Be more active, you're starting to have more passion in the things that you do. Some of you guys are wanting to maybe go into a different career, study a different thing, go back to school. For some of you guys, you're going to go back to this soulmate that you had left and broke their heart. Okay, but you're going to reunite with them because they're your Six of Cups. Like I said, you have another soul contract here that you have to fulfill. Okay, and everything's going to work out with the Justice card. You might be dealing with the Libra here. Okay, everything's going to work out with the Justice card. So everything, all the wrongs are going to be righted. Karmic debt will be paid off, and also karmic rewards. Okay, so you will get your just desserts here. Okay, and there was a lot of heartbreak here. So do you see here, I get like the opposites. Three of Swords and Three of Cups. Like after all this heartbreak, you're going to celebrate that this is fucking over. You're moving on. Like some of you guys, this may bring you nostalgia, and some of you guys, you may not even want to think about this or this person anymore. This person makes you feel nothing. And you're just happy you're free. You're free. And for others of you guys, you're going to reunite with somebody that you had to leave behind because you were going through all this shit. Okay? So this is it, guys, and that's all I have. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.